Good morning. And I say good morning because it's Friday. It is a good morning. I have a background. Uh, I took this picture down the street from my house not too long ago, but good morning, everyone. Hope we're all doing well out there. Obviously, market's not doing too well, but here we are with another opportunity, and I'm excited for it. Let me get my screen share going. Where are we at? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Get a little zoomed in here. All right, guys. Well, here we are. Good morning. Um, KB, yeah. So first thing that we'll even hit on. Let me here. Let me just throw this a little bit bigger. Um, all right. So non-farm payroll. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Hold on. We're over here. Boom, boom. Non-farm payrolls. Pretty good print, actually. KV is 100% right. Pretty good print here, but I don't think this is the most muted reaction I've ever seen to non-farm payrolls. Absolutely the most muted reaction. I mean, even with VIX this high, it was like nothing. The market did not care about the jobs report. It cares about tariffs. That's all it cares about right now. Um, Trump is talking about China right now. Trump just said China played it wrong. They panicked. The one thing they cannot afford to do. He just posted that on True Social. Yeah, so it's interesting. It is an interesting time that we're in right now. But yeah, good morning to everyone. Spider Kid, Javier, I see you in here. Buenos dias, señor. Gambling Bear, I see you in here as well. Good morning. Good morning to the whole crew out there. Yeah, so what in the world are we doing here? Well, obviously, as you can see, we are down a lot again. How's trading been for you guys? I've been doing a lot less trading. I will try to find a spot where I think I can get a reaction. I'm way quicker to take profit. And I'm just not taking near as many trades. I do want to say this. We've got what, a minute and a half till the market opens. Um, have a for one, trade your plan, invest with your plan. Have a plan, though. I think is the biggest thing for me. My main plan is to be very careful on the trading side of things. I know where my system, and this is from trial and error, but I know where I excel at, where I have really good periods, where the market conditions are in my favor. I know where they're not. And one mistake I made as a younger trader, and I haven't been doing this forever. I don't have just crazy amounts of experience, but when I was younger in my trading, one of the things that I did poorly was I would try to trade the same in every single point of the market. And then I would start to try to adjust a little bit. So, like KB's saying right here to the VIX, yeah, I started making those changes. But one thing I did not do was just slow down or not trade as much. Yeah, so yeah. One thing that I have done much better the last year or so is knowing there's certain times in the market where it's just not conducive to me trading very well. That comes from back testing. That comes from looking back at your trade reviews and knowing uh, what scenarios are best for you and which ones are not. Let me throw these two charts up here. Here is ES and NQ side by side. I've been trading more ES lately, actually. A little bit more ES. Andy, good morning. I see you down here in the chat. Shout out to all the chat. Let me guys know how you're feeling today, what you're doing, what your thoughts are, anything. Let's talk about it. Let's hang out and have a Friday here. Um, the the problem with where we're at, I don't have a whole lot of levels down here. Goodness gracious. Look where we're at. I'll tell you what I am doing. This is not financial advice. Nothing on here is financial advice, but one thing I am doing, I am buying long-term positions today. It's something that I've already been doing this morning and will look to do throughout the day, companies I like, companies that I want to be invested in long term. Okay, that's one thing that I am 100% doing today, and yeah, I'll continue to do so. I'm not going to buy everything today, but I am going to buy some stuff today. I already have a little bit this morning. That's my plan, right? I have a longer term time horizon here. I know that in you know a year, 2 years, 5 years, we should be at new highs, unless something goes cataclysmically wrong. But I'll play those probabilities, right? And that's just my approach. So that's kind of the main thing I'm looking at doing today. Let me make this bigger again. We'll zoom in here. So daily chart. I mean, where are we? Maybe we're at a kind of a spot down here. We're past everything. Um, this is interesting. These highs over here. Uh, I don't know. We are so far down. I tend to want to trade to the upside. I just don't have a whole lot of levels to go off of at the moment. Um, I definitely will be watching the NFP levels today, which will be by the end of the day. But the data reaction highs, I just don't know how much the market cares about this. But hey, we still have the same opportunities, previous days highs and lows, which are way above us. We look for confluence, the orb. The orb is every day, right? Initial balance is every day, first hour candle, a lot of those things stay true no matter what. Yesterday we had a red first hour. We broke the orb and IB to the downside, and you saw we just tracked down the entire afternoon. I have been trading a lot more ES though, guys. So if you hear me trading ES, don't be surprised. That ES has been trading smoother for me recently. So that is something that I will be probably focused as much as normally I trade in Q, but ES has just been a little bit cleaner trading wise on the risk reward side, just because you get these crazy liquidity sweeps. KB was mentioning this a while ago. Um, you get these crazy like swoops. Also, you don't have to trade. You absolutely do not have to trade. But what are you guys doing? What are you guys looking at? I've got some. Oh, I don't have any music going. What are we doing here? KB, what are we doing? No music. There it is. Honestly, at this point, I wish I could take this music and just like play it in the background all day. I do want to look to try to buy a long at some point in this area, but I don't want to do it right here at the open in volatility. A lot of people that are just logging in for the day, they're probably looking at this and they're probably going, wow, like I need to react to this China news, right? So keep that in mind. All right, here's your. Do you guys like the two chart approach? What do y'all think about the chart approach here? I don't even have a good way to like do fibs on this yet. This is just straight down. As far as Edgeful goes, you guys know it's going to be bearish on the gap fill at least. Previous day range is also going to be bearish because we're obviously way under that. But we will watch. I will watch the orbs, the IVs, and the first 30 minutes, first 60-minute candles, and just see if something different presents itself today. I'm looking at some stuff over here. I thought it was interesting what was going on. I don't. Last night I longed right here off of this fib level, 85. I took a nice trade. Close. I went to sleep with a couple runners and stops down here. Obviously got stopped out, and then look at this. You can see when the news came out. Boom. That is a dramatic, almost 200-point drop in on ES. That's crazy. What did NQ go down? From 600 to, oh my gosh, absolutely insane. These are not the conditions I really like to try to do anything crazy. I'm watching yes for maybe a little long bounce in this area. Let's watch this this area right here. This is the data reaction low right here. Maybe try a long on yes here, but it's a little bit early in the session for me. Basically your data reaction lows. I think it's too early to try it. I'd rather see like test these lows again and see what they're really made out of. What is this up here? 317. Not looking good. Not looking good. Maybe on NQ if you hold this Could, I mean, this could make a right shoulder. I really want to go long here on ES, but in Q maybe off of 18,000. Problem is I don't see anything but selling going on so far. Are we gonna bounce here? Is Top Step glitching? Mine looks okay. Okay, yes, it's bouncing. I'm not in it. I just couldn't pull off. I could not pull the trigger. Really want a long here. Kind of looking at Looking at this right here, maybe too late. I'm not in this yet. Yep, too late. I missed it. 18,000. All right, timeout. Hold on. Gambling Bear. Big shout out to Gambling Bear. W's in the chat for Gambling Bear getting his first payout on Top Step. That is awesome. We always celebrate payouts anywhere near me. Gambling Bear, let's go. Let's go. If I wasn't awake yet, I'm awake now. Gambling Bear, that is awesome. So happy for you. Great to hear it. Shout out to you. You put in the work. Glad that I could be a part of your journey, but you're still the one pushing the buttons, my man. Wish I would have pulled the trigger on yes. Hey, gummit. Hey, gummit. 27 points from where I wanted to pull the trigger. There it is, KB. We support everyone. That's amazing. Gambling Bear. Shout out to you, my brother. KB coming in with the big shout outs there, too. Guys, what do you think about the you guys like my background? It's funny, I lived here for like a year before I realized there was a pyramid down the street from me. Oh man. Well, I completely missed out on this trade back into the EMAs here. But beautiful. I really maybe hired a dip buy in here, 260. I think this is gonna go. I think NQ is gonna go up here and find VWAP. Honestly, I would tend for the overreaction to be bought up here today, more so than I thought yesterday. But it's a very tough call. I really want to get in on this action. Uh, Still so much selling pressure. Maybe I'm glad I didn't take the trade, but I really want to get in something. Think we're gonna go higher. CQQ hitting VWAP. I've got two systems pulled up over here because I was buying some long-term stuff. Honestly, I'm as focused on that as anything this morning. I do want to take. I do want to trade. I really. 250 area would have been really nice to get long off of. There's so much selling pressure still. Um, anything, anything even near green today? No. Okay, anything green on your? I don't have anything green. Home Depot. That's it. Home Depot. Hmm. I'll let this sort itself out. We've almost got the 30-minute orb. That's probably the main thing that I want to be watching this morning. What does our 30-minute orb look like so far? Here to here. I think we're gonna at least pop up here to VWAP. Oh, I could have bought down here again. It's all right. We're playing at my plan, which is to take it easy in the first little bit of time here, and just in general, actually, just take it easy in general. Um, I'm doing some long-term stuff over here at the same time. So, good decision not to not too long yet. I mean, if you took the scalping guy, I hope you got out. This area, this is kind of the trade I'm looking for. I'm really looking at ES right here. I don't particularly love. I don't love this 5-minute candle on anything, to be 100% honest. Are you guys doing anything right now? I'm looking at some long-term stuff. Like I plan to make some ads here, so let me doing that at the same time as while this first kind of half hour plays out. I really want to be long. I just cannot do it right now in this opening volatility. I think we're gonna go test at least the highs again today. I like this. Might just lock myself out for the day. I mean, I'm going to a soccer game tonight. I'm fired up about that. If I can find a couple quick trades to put something on the board, I will. But I'm going to be extremely picky on my trades today. Like I said, I like the. I'm looking at the long term side of things. I think we're gonna go test these highs at least. Yep, this trade would have worked out. That's all right. I'm couldn't do it. I guess it's what do they say? Consolation prize for me mentally, but I couldn't do it. I don't know. Did anybody taking anything? That's the real question here. Yep, this is playing out. Oh, this would have been a decent trade here. I did notice that. Good to see you again, Sarthak. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I do not know for sure. But Sarthak, hope saying your name correctly. But yeah, it looked like some buyers stepped in. I saw some size on EQ, honestly, more than anything. There's still a lot of resting orders below us on yes. The resting orders are at 52.30-ish. But I see volume coming in. The volume is a little bit lower. I would have liked this a little bit more on SPY. But QQQ, the volume is higher on this candle than it was on that previous candle. That's a good sign. Microsoft is looking really good here, actually. All right, there's our first 30 minutes. We have our orb set, so we have something to kind of go off of in this midpoint of the orb. I have actively deployed some cash here, personally. Please don't follow me, trade your own plan or invest your own plan. This is more of the investing side for me. If you are making money on, so like Gambling Bear, for example, if you're making money on trading, taking payouts from a prop firm, maybe if you're a prop firm trader, you're taking some payouts, take some of that, put it in the long term. You don't have to buy something today like I'm doing, but take some of that, put it in the long term. Let's invest for the future. Let me do one more little thing over here. Had a whole shopping list of things I wanted to buy. And I take that off the screen because I didn't ever take the trade, but that was the idea. Got all the way up to 5,300 there. We almost hit. I think we hold. So here's NQ. Hold this midpoint here and try to at least wick up here over 250. Maybe you get a wick into VWAP. 317 would be your kind of top target. Well, I really want to try something. NQ is actually stronger right now. Microsoft just went green on the day. There you go, Gambling Bear. 50-point scalp. You took a short. Oh, nice. That was a beautiful short right there off the open, especially off of this pivot point up here. If you got in anywhere near this, you're a wild man. Trading around the open right now is just crazy. Baldy, yeah. See, but Gambling Bear for me, that's when I want to be buying when things are tanking. Now, trading wise, I don't want to be longing into that particularly, but I want to watch for that to subside a little bit. So far, if you look at this, we're right in the middle, guys. Right in the middle. 15-minute looks decent, but it did not get over that earlier 15-minute. If this candle pushes above, I think push up into this area, and then maybe we fell. I just don't know if the pain's done yet, especially going into the weekend. It's Friday. But that's fine. That's part of the game here. What else should I, guys? What stock should I buy today? I just tweeted that out a while ago. What are we buying today? This daily looks just abysmal, doesn't it? $520 I did have on SPY. If I look back over here, here's a volume shelf, like right here. This is a big volume area. Maybe you come down to 515. This is definitely an area that I'm interested in. At least for a short, I mean, even if it's a short-term bounce, right? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. No trades for me on the board yet. Couldn't get through the EMAs here. We're still hanging out in an interesting area. Looks like we're going to come a little bit lower here when I just look across the board. Most profitable, active profitable time in the market, the first couple of, yeah. I like to let the first half hour or so play out, and then into that second half hour, end of the first hour, that's when I like to start getting active, and then I look to try to get some type of directional trade going for the next 30 minutes or an hour, and then maybe play reversal through lunch. You never know. That's kind of my general perspective here. Yeah, I just can't pull the trigger on longs yet. Probably gonna come down and take that overblow, aren't we? SPY much weaker than NQ. You can see the side by sides. A lot of times I was watching this on another screen, but I kind of like this view here for having it side by side. NQ pops here. Pops that outer view up in, but I don't know. I'm curious if any of you guys are doing anything. Where's SPX at? Probably needs to test that 5200. Okay, I can see that. Just broke orb low. Maybe we try ES off of 52 if we 5200 SPX. See if we test it. All right, let's see if we bounce off this 5200 SPX. I'll take a shot at it. Very light, so I can risk a little bit more. Let's look for this move here. All right. I tried a long on the S right here. No, let's try it. $10 points first trim. I see the orders on ES are a little bit lower here. These orders are like right here in this area. I see this immediate rejection here on NQ at order below an 18,000, but SPX it's a few points below. But I see all these orders here, and I don't. It may be stop orders, but we'll see. It's right here on yes. I take first trim at 46, 45. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, chat. We're green. Hop up a little higher. Almost to the first hour. I'm not adding to this trade. I am very small and I'm trimming small, but aggressively. All right, there's first trim at 10 points. 9 points, 8 points, somewhere in there. So my average is 37 on the dot, actually. So let me fix this right there. Boy, did I top tick that because I front ran the orb low. So it was a 7.5 points. Sorry, I want to be accurate for everyone. Next trim's at 49. There's my second trim there at 49. That's 12 points for my average. I'm out half. Boom. How about that, chat? A 12-point ES trade this morning. Looking at short, I don't blame you. On ES. I'm hoping it pops back over, but About to have to make a decision. I don't think we're gonna hold here. We couldn't get back over to we could. Uh, yeah, I think they're selling this thing. Yeah, I'm about to have to get out of this. Ooh, Nvidia at $95 a share. How about that? There's like no news going on right now either. SPX did not hold 5,200, so like my original thesis is basically invalidated. My risk is set here. I took two trims. Basically break even trade total right here. Great call out here. Don't forget don't forget Powell coming up. Was it 11:25? Great call out on that. Yeah, I almost forgot about Powell with all this other stuff going on. In this first hour to finish out, a lot of times I really like the first hour. If I'm going to try to play a reversal, I would rather that first hour be done and see it wick through and go ahead and break. And then I'm playing a counter trend rally only. But everything's telling me that this is probably going to be another red day. It's probably not going to hold here. And that's fine because I'm just trading my plan. Q's is starting to get a lot weaker. Usually I don't risk this much on yes. That's why I went super light here. I think VIX is at what, 38, 40, 38? KB, you saw that too? I saw that order come through, but I couldn't tell if that was a stop order or a short cover. So it was a resting order, but don't know. Is it gonna stop me out? Boom, there's my stop. I'm out. Stopped out on the other half. Let's try it again. Uh, could have waited this first hour maybe. Yeah, I know. 4% down. Yep, can't do anything here. Jones, you're looking for sell of 70. Where does that take us? We're about to take these lows. Where was that other spike? 510 was the August low. 515. It's a flash sell. Double bottom. It's a bloodbath. I think we're gonna make new lows here on SPY and ES. What do you want to see it on, Gambling Bear? You want Q, SPY, and Q? Yeah, there's no bounce here yet. Uh, IB. Let's go to futures. And Q. All right, your bias is bearish. You broke the IB low. Your chances of going back to the highs are less than 12%. 86% chances of the only side you break today. On the IB high forms first, which is what we had today. So what does that look like? That looks like this right here. So when your IB high forms first, so this is formed first, this was formed second. Once you had that, you have a high chance, 63.5% chance that you're gonna break that low. When the low forms first and you're headed towards the high, it's actually really high. So if you ever see this, Gambling Bear, if you ever see the IB low form first, oh, we hit 2000 perfectly on ES. That's really tempting at 5200. I need to see some type of reclaim. Huh. It depends what you mean by save us. Save us from going down further, maybe? Yeah, it's possible liquidity grab. It's possible. I mean, look at this. Perfect low at 5200 ES. start to reclaim something, maybe I get interested. How was that area on SPY too, 515? I see that, Jones. But I mean, you just back test this little area here and reject again. I don't know. 5,200, I probably in better conditions would have taken this shot. I mean, if you wick down and hold right here now, maybe. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, there's your shorts covering. Yeah, there's no way. A decent look, but you're braver than me. Yeah, the structure is rough. Best thing you can do is sit around, be calm, wait for something to present itself. I don't see anything exciting about this right now. I don't think there's any way this holds right here. And I know some of you are like, well, you could play the shorts. You could play the shorts. I could, but I just don't like the. I mean, the trend and the intraday, yes, but in the bigger scheme of things, it's just because we're so far down. We're down 4% of the day. I just feel like at any point you get a short cover, a bunch of shorts cover in your face, you get your head ripped off. But I really don't want to try another long here the way that this is playing out this morning. So That means I just do nothing right now. Nothing about this looks fun. Yep. Glad I didn't try that one. I'm running out of levels. 5180 maybe. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not. I've got nothing to go off of down here. Yeah, heads up, guys. If you are trading prop firms, several of them have a 5% rule. If we get below 5%, please get out. If you're trading, especially there's certain prop firms. If you're trading in queue right now, you need to get out of your positions immediately. Yeah, heads up. If you're trading in queue, please be out of your positions if you're on a prop firm, or double check your rules. Do they stick save it at the 5% like they did yesterday? Do they stick save the 5%? That would be funny. Guys, today's gonna be a lot more just hanging out than anything. Like I said, my plan going in day, try to make some money. I'm slightly rat off that one trade that I tried. I could have taken profit, did not, should have, but boy, this is wild. We're down five, almost 5.5%. SPY is about to be down 5%. You'd probably get a big short cover right here. Kind of wanted a long yes here, but Essent just said something. I think you at least pop back up here and back test. If you can trade, I mean, yeah, there's all your short covering. Look at that. Look at that bounce. Boom. That's a huge bounce. How long do we have until Powell? 30 minutes? What a day, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. Look at this 15-minute wick. Somebody tell me not to get long on a dip here. Probably not, because this could just be a rejection right at pre-market low. Somebody tell me not to buy. All right, I'm gonna long. Yes. Very light, guys. Very light. All right, taking a trim right here. 14 points or so. Where's my average? There, I just got a trim. All right. Where did I get in at? 191 average. All right, well, I'm green on the day. Any of y'all trading? I know a lot of people probably got shut down. Be careful. I'm trading ES because ES did not get down more than 5%. NQ's back within, I believe. Is it? Yes. See if we can get up to like 223. What is this, 220? Yep, a lot of patience here, Jones. It's turning into a good trade. I'm gonna take second trim at this 220. May have been a little late, but hey. Come on, give me that 220. Give me 220. No, pop up a little bit more. Or hold right here immediately. Don't pull back. Oh, by the way. Definitely stop is pushed up. That's IB low right there. Good spot to trim for sure. Basically got there on NQ. Easily reject here. I'm going to go ahead and go break even. No ads, just break even. All right. Well, green day, green day. 20 minutes left on the stream. Not a whole lot to look at, honestly. I mean, everything's going to be terrible over here. This is where, like, when I see this, bearish, 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 I know what I'm trading and I know what I'm looking at. There we go. I just got my fills. There's a few green opening candle continuations to keep on your radar here. All right, I just took, oh, that's full target. All right, it's down to a runner. That's all I got left. That's a big trade. I am very green now. The Vietnam headline. Vietnam and Crocs are going to save the market, apparently. Trump did say he had a very productive call with Vietnam. I have one real runner from down here. There's no point in even leaving the thing on the chart. There we go. Nice little trade. Nice little trade. How many points is this? 60 points? I don't know. I took pretty much everything off here, so. How about that? A 40 plus point trade on ES. Wow, did we get a double bottom on SPY? What a move. Anybody trading? Just me? This is a beautiful move here. Kaboom. Crocs is flying right now. Boy, chat, y'all are quiet today. I don't blame you. The way this market looks. Do we possibly hold anything down here? So if we do we hold here, or do we come down here and maybe try to hold? Okay, where are we at? Where do we hold anything worth holding? I don't know what to do, guys. I took 2 shots at it. Got green on the day. I really want to buy some more long-term stuff, but I'm gonna wait a little bit until the stream's done at least. Trump just said it'd be a perfect time for Powell to cut interest rates. Is he showing his hand with that comment? Midpoint of the IB is right above us. I think we target the 75% retracement, and that's about all you want. Maybe look, um, I love the data as much as everyone, and I use it every single day. You can have some outlier type of days. The data is reflective of it. That's why. So, like one way that you can think about this, if you use data to trade, it so like the historic probabilities, what happens in the market, they always they every single day the outlier days. So, like for example, when we were talking about this earlier, for example, this let's look at the IB. 12% of the time we will break both sides, right? 12%. That's on QQQ. And let me throw up SPY as well. 20% of the time on SPY. So 20% of the time you break this level here and this level up here. This could be one of those 20% days just based on short covering and the news that we have and the volatility. I got eight minutes left here on the stream. We'll see what happens. I'm still long that one runner, and I will hold it for highs. I will absolutely hold this for highs. Midpoint. See if we can get 280. I could take full exit up here, to be 100% honest. Call it a day, right around the time I call this stream a day. That probably seems, but it's just a runner. I don't know, chat, what are we thinking? What time is Powell speaking? In 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes? Come on, Powell, come pump the market. This is absolutely insane. Look at this. 472-point move on NQ. That is crazy. Crazy. 120 points on ES off that low. Outside of normal. I don't like to trade outside of normal. Where was I long here? 81 points. So I take it off at I take it off at 100. That last runner. I think that's gonna be my plan, guys. Just to not push things. I probably should take it off here. Somebody in the chat earlier shouted out. Appreciate you reminding us. Who was that? Let me scroll up here and go find your comment. Thank you. Who mentioned that, pal? One of you guys in the chat mentioned it. There it is. It was Jones. Shout out to you, Mr. Jones or Mrs. Jones. Don't want to assume anything here. I know we have all kinds of people here. I don't know about y'all, but I am so ready for us to be back to normal trading conditions. The best thing you can do is protect your account in times like this. There's a midpoint of the orb, the 30-minute orb. I use 30-minute orb for those that are new. 30-minute orb, watch on the futures charts. I use IB over here, just buying QQQ, just so I have an eye on both. That's kind of what I was looking for, that 75%. That would be basically these, just over these highs from what, 9, 10 o'clock? Yeah. I would love to get up to here with this runner. I'll take the 100 points. If we get 100 points, I'll take it. Yeah, I miss the time with you guys chat when we were, back when we were trading in more normal conditions. A lot easier to read price action and stuff. This volatility is insane. Obviously, the whole market uncertainty, doubt, everything going on is, this is radical changes to global policy right here. So yeah, be careful. What long-term stuff am I looking at? Well, there's a lot of names that I like. Mercado Libre, which is Melly, Uber, Mag 7, QQQ. I think it's a good day to buy QQQ. What else have I been looking at? A little bit of Robinhood, DraftKings, Netflix, Dell, Costco, Walmart. Those are some names and good companies that I'm a fan of. That's what I'm looking at buying today. A little bit of Tesla. Took a little nibble on Tesla. What platform do I trade on? I trade on TopStep X and also trade on Tradeovate for trading. That's all for futures trading. That's where I do all my futures trading. Looking for 5281. You're gonna short me by 10 points? Come on. That would be a really good spot to trim if you're long anything. All right, guys, you have 2 minutes, and Pal's about to start speaking. So back at 281 may have been the spot. Did we touch it? Oh, we were one tick short of your level. One tick short. One tick short. At 280 would have been a nice trim. I don't have any ammo left to trim. I would like to see it just immediately hold right here and push. Where's VWAP? 85. Probably going to run out of some steam right here. You go intraday instead of from this morning's high. I like that actually. This is what it looks like it's trading off of. I actually do like the intraday fib here a little bit better. It's a good look. Good look. That's a VWAP hold. IWM doing very well here. Everything I bought this morning so far is green, cumulatively. All right, guys, that's my time for this morning. Make sure you check out Edgeful, of course. Like I said, right now, the way I'm looking at some of this data is we may get some of the outlier things to happen. Also, the indicators, guys, the indicators, all these indicators are included in the Edgeful like subscription. If you have that, if you have access to Edgeful, if you get access to all the indicators that come with it as well. Almost every indicator matches up with a report. So fantastic tool. Make sure you check it out. Boom, there I am back in front of the pyramid. This is my own picture. If you guys weren't here earlier, I just took this picture. I was kind of messing around on a Zoom call the other day. I threw this on here and was like, I kind of like it. All right, guys, trade safe. I'm green. I'm just holding this one runner. I'm not excited about doing a whole lot of anything the rest of the day. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, we'll see what happens the rest of this day. It'll be interesting. I really want to take it easy. Like I said, I'm going to do some more looking around in the long-term portfolio, and I'm going to a soccer game later, so that's about what's on my radar for the day. And honestly, probably done trading after this trade. So hope everyone had a great morning. Like I said, can't wait to get back to normal trading conditions with you guys. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Hope you guys are taking it easy. Hope you guys are making money or at least preserving capital, not blowing up. So appreciate everyone that tuned in. Gambling Bear, SWB, saw you in here. Sarthak, D, Rios was in here. Hans, Jones, shout out to my man Jones earlier who hit us with that PAL news. PAL is supposed to start in 1 minute and a half. So that's actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go watch PAL. So I know a couple of the other friends were in here earlier. KB, I know you were in here earlier. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Andy was in here. Javier, mi compa Javier. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Get away from the charts a little bit. It's been a wild, kind of maybe stressful for some people type of week. Get away from the charts a little bit. Refresh the brain a little bit. Hope you guys have a great, great, great weekend. Follow Wolf Financial. That's where you can find me. Hosting spaces. I counted this up last night. I've hosted or been on, I think I've been on like 33, 34 hours worth of spaces already this week and 4 hours worth of stream now. So a lot of stuff that we're bringing to you guys and check it out. We had some big guests as well. Dan Niles, Dan Niles came on yesterday. Tom Lee came on. Martin Shkreli was on with us. Jay from Special Sits Research. A lot of other really great minds have been on spaces with us this week. Dan Ives may be in the works from later today. We'll find out. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, everyone. Have a great